Mother of a teenager who was arrested for wearing an NRA T-shirt to his West Virginia middle school is now suing the Board of Education. The boy, who was 14 at the time, was charged with disrupting an educational process and obstructing an officer after he was asked by school staff to turn the T-shirt inside out, so obviously you couldn't read it. Well, when he refused to do that, they suspended him.
She said, "Are you supposed to wear that in school?" I said, "I don't see why I shouldn't." I never thought it would go this far because, honestly, I don't see a problem with this. I don't believe there's anything wrong with this shirt.
A judge later dropped the charges against him, but his mom still says her son's rights were violated. Let's bring it out to the couch. Okay, counselor.
Well, I'm no hair expert, but what was going on over there? I mean, that was some interesting stuff.
I'm just jealous.
Now, Arthur.
All I said was what was going on.
Arthur, I think you're jealous.
I am not jealous. I get out of the house very early in the morning, very easily in the morning. Real quick, guys, you know, lawsuits are supposed to be for people who are truly injured. Obviously, what we were speaking about earlier, the people on that train, the tragedies, the people who have died, their families will sue for wrongful death. The people who are injured, they're going to sue for their injuries. Those are real injuries. They're definable. Their damages are there, and they're going to be compensated. Here, what was this kid's real injury?
Are you serious?
Was there $500,000 in injuries to this kid? $500,000 that this kid deserves $500,000?
I mean, it may not be $500,000, but you can't say there's no injury.
What's injury? What's the
your
injury?
Speech is impinged upon by some speech police person who's telling you that what you can or can't.
Yeah, the principal of the school. Yes, the principal of a principal of a school
and you
can come in and say, "I don't want you wearing that in my school. I don't want your pants being down to your ankle, your butt. I want you to pull them up."
But that's where your pants on your ankle
down,
not the same thing as just wearing a T-shirt.
I think we're missing part of the picture on the T-shirt. It had a hunting rifle in addition to saying NRA. Have we pointed that out? So what we're missing is there could be a rule. Harris, you probably know this. Did you already call the school or something?
I get picked on for doing a little.
No, I'm happy to do that. That's good stuff.
There could be a very specific rule at the school that says no guns on T-shirts.
We have covered tragedies. We've covered tragedies committed by students against students. If I'm the principal of the school,
caused by T-shirts. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous.
But you're getting away from the point.
I don't think
to do with anything that's a distraction in school, and a lot of
Wait, you guys are arguing two different things. You're arguing whether or not it should be allowed. I thought we were arguing whether or not there was a case.
Yeah, there's no case. There's no damages. The judge is going to say, okay, the school was wrong to take off your shirt. What are your damages? Ms. Powers, what are your damages for $500,000?
No. I already said I don't think. Thank you for calling me Miss Powers.
Well, I respect your sexuality.
Thank you. But I don't think there's damages per se. But if this is a public school.
Harris?
The whole time you guys are talking, the producer is talking to me.
School, then isn't that the government playing favorites over what
the courts usually allow the head of a school to administer the school. But we have a much more important topic to talk about. We really do.
It is his Second Amendment right in this country.
Not his Second Amendment right. His First Amendment right. The Second Amendment is the gun part.
That's what I'm saying.
He's 14. He's got no.
He's right to bear arms. Two things.
Let's talk about her. This is more important.
One thing has to do, and I think Sandra's right, we kind of got off a field here. One has to do with the distraction of that T-shirt. That's usually how the school rules work. I know for my own kids, that's it. Can't wear anything that's, insightful, distraction, whatever. You're saying that the principal has every right to put that into play,
to run,
take your T-shirt off.
She or he can run their own school.
The other thing, though, is it is a matter of free speech.
Right.
Yeah.
So when does it stop and start?
Well, so the issue is, I guess you have to ask, is it equally applied? Would it be any T-shirt? Is it anything that they consider a political view or they consider a view that is offensive?